Today's word of the day is nothing because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep that up. Today, I'm not in the same place that I was the last two times I filmed, and in fact, I don't believe I've ever filmed here. This is the guest bedroom. It used to be my brother's room, and right now it's sort of like a boarding room, but at the moment, it's sort of an extra closet. So, we kind of just keep stuff here, but then sometimes we have people stay here, and then it's like that. But right now it's got my old computer. It's got some of my clothes that I need to put away, and it's got some stuff that my brother owns, and some stuff, a bunch of stuff here. But I'm filming in the guest room because I can't film in the living room right now because it's nighttime, and my mom is home, and she's going to sleep, so don't want to disturb her. And I can't film in my room. Well, I could film in my room, but my room is a mess, and the lighting is terrible. Not that the lighting is great here, but it's not terrible. So like this room, with including a flashlight to like light this better, I actually have a face. Whereas in my room there's no like I have a chandelier, not like a light, so it kind of shatters it makes for bad lighting. I don't need to explain why it makes for bad lighting, but it does. Worse than having lights in my glasses. I mean bad lighting even if I weren't wearing glasses. Again, sorry about lights in my glasses. It's actually really distracting for me too because it hits like the dust in my glasses and everything and makes everything look a little bit blurry, but if I took my glasses off it'd be worse, so. Anyway, so when I the last most recent time decided to make videos again, so a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to make them every week. And I thought, I'm going to make them every Thursday, but I'm not going to announce that I make them every Thursday until I've made them a couple of Thursdays in a row. Well, as you can tell, I've only made one on a Thursday. Last week's video was on a Friday. Today's video, I'm making it on a Saturday. It might be posted on Sunday, but hopefully I'll be able to get it in just before midnight. And if not, we'll pretend I'm in Alaska, and then it's just before midnight. But I was thinking of actually repurposing my schedule so that I can do stuff every day of the week. So you can kind of see what my life is like without just seeing the same day of the week every week, what I do that day of the week. So I was thinking of changing it to being every 8 days. So, like today I'm doing a video, it's Saturday, so next week I'll do a video on Sunday. And then the week after that I'll do the video on Monday. And so that way you kind of get like one of every day and do it 8 days later. That makes sense. So I'm hoping that will be a schedule I can keep up because it gives me like the whole week to get ready for it, but it also gives me some variation because being consistent is not my strong suit. Yeah, I had time yesterday on my own to film like in the living room like I normally do, but I was absolutely had way too much other stuff to do, and filming itself doesn't take a long time, and editing I can do whenever because I don't need the quiet or like the space to edit. I can put my headphones on and edit with people around. The time to like make myself look presentable is really a lot, and I can go out and like buy stuff without makeup and whatnot most of the time. It depends on like how I'm feeling about myself that day, but like a lot of the time I can. But with making a video, it's really hard to, especially when I'm editing, to look at myself if I'm not like at my best self. And even if like today's makeup is not, as you can tell, I didn't put a lot of work into this, it's still like I'm not constantly picking apart all the flaws in my face. Well, I am, but I'm not picking apart the things that are really bother me because I can sort of hide those parts. So, yeah. I'm also not doing the word of the day anymore because one of the things that has been a big running theme in my life recently is learning my limits. And I like making these videos. I don't want these videos to not happen because that's me learning my limits. I want me learning my limits to be a way for me to do this without it interfering with my ability to do other stuff. So one, doing it every 8 days, that really helps. And two, I've kind of dropped off in the whole language part. That wasn't really related to this. That was a long running thing that I was doing, especially I spent a lot of days where I was essentially housebound. And so when I was in that position, all I could do was stuff on the internet. And so I wanted to do something that felt like accomplishments. And so I started doing Duolingo, and I did German, Portuguese, um, Irish, Norwegian, Polish, and Welsh. And I was just starting Hungarian, but I've gotten to the point where a lot of things in my life is better, which is good. But now, doing all that time that I was spending hours every day on Duolingo. That doesn't seem like a good use of time anymore because now I have hours to go outside and participate in group activities and make videos and everything else. And so, like, because I have more ability to do those things, I don't really want to focus as much on doing Duolingo. I am gonna still try and keep my streak and like keep up with the languages, but in terms of learning new languages, like I was doing a new language every month. I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. And part of me is disappointed, but part of me is like, if I just keep things up, if it goes down again and I'm at that point, I can go back and do it again. But I think it's really important to remember your limits and to learn where something is pushing yourself in a good way and where it's pushing yourself in a bad way. It really hurts to sit up here because there's no support for my back, and my back is not happy with it. So that's me signing off. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in 8 days.